Sergeant Rachel Tozier, part of the U.S. Army's marksmanship unit, has recently returned to the States from her trip to Paris for the Olympics and says she had an amazing experience. KQ2's Noel Hardin spoke with Tozier to learn what participating in the Olympics was like.
U.S. Army Sergeant Rachel Tozier, a Pattonsburg native, participated in the Olympic trap shooting event this August, where she competed with 30 other Olympic athletes, all of them shooting for gold.
Really cool to see all the people along the river and be around so many other amazing athletes. It was absolutely amazing.
Tozier achieved 18th place out of 30, shooting 116 targets out of 125. And while she says it wasn't her best performance, she is still proud of how she did.
I'm very proud of myself, even though it's been a struggle to let myself feel that way after the disappointment of my final placing. But I am very proud to have been able to compete and represent the United States and the Army and myself in the best way I could have at the time, even if it wasn't as well as I wanted it to be.
Participating in the Olympics was also a huge confidence boost for Tozier, allowing her to overcome some mental barriers and cement her place among some of the best shooters in the world.
I feel like I've kind of earned my place in the sport. Whereas before, it's easy to have kind of imposter syndrome, and I think I did up until the games were over. Like, well, I don't feel like I belong to be here. How did I get here? I don't think I should be. And then you get there and you compete, and it's surreal.
And she says that while Paris was a fun place to visit, she's glad to finally be home.
I was glad to be back home to eat some normal food. That sounds crazy. Paris is known for their food, but I just missed home cooking.
Reporting in St. Joseph, Noel Hardin, KQ2 News.
And while competing in the Olympics is a big achievement in itself, there's little time for rest for Tozier, as she says she will now compete in national championships in just a couple of weeks.